Mighty Vikings, I welcome you to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We've just finished our Through the Ashes DLC. We finished the Lord of Nothing DLC. Highly recommend for players who are first time playing this to play those DLCs because they are unlocking something for your main campaign later on in Chapter 5. Oh, the music is so epic. The music is so epic. And with this, we're starting our main campaign. So if you are down for, you know, a grand story, lots of voice acting from my sides. I have a few mods in there. One, for example, is a TTS that reads text out for me. We have a narrator voice. We have a female and a male voice in that mod. So I might get some you know, support when my voice is wearing out, especially since I'm suffering of man flu at the moment. So there might be some more reading from the mod to us, to me, to you, and not from me, everything. We're gonna do a full playthrough, full campaign, from start to the end, this time not in permadeath, because last time we ended up very badly in the belly of a dragon. That campaign is also watchable if you guys want to. We played as Skald, and basically Barbarian is the Skald, that puts rage in everybody by singing apparently terribly, and that's why everybody gets angry and cannot use magic anymore if they get angry. But yeah, Naria's has actually, the whole community has prepared some characters for you, but Naria's character has won the competition. He's also getting some keys for this as a token of thank you. And he has created an Aasimar. His name is Wyren. He is an Aasimar Eldritch Scion. His alignment is chaotic good. His motivations is as follows. You can't say it any way better, but Wyren has a sifter for a brain. He forgot where he came from, how he can wield magic, and even who his parents are. To get to the bottom of this mystery, Wyren wandered into the world and wants to see the festivities. After all, we're a lot of people. There is a lot of knowledge. So his motivation is to kind of like get behind his background, know what his destiny has in store for him, and not necessarily the crusade, not necessarily the Worldwound. You know, he's just trying to get along and find out who he actually is. Backstory: he has seen some other people like him, and he already learned that Aasimars have a divine forefather. This would explain also his magical capabilities. As he went around through the world, he learned a lot of stuff. Most importantly, how to cheat your way through discussions. So a very nifty, clever, charismatic guy. And convinced others of your good doing. He was also able to get one whole night invited by everyone in the tavern as a guest, so he didn't have to spend a single coin just by using his wits and mouth. Okay, that sounded awkward, but you know, he's just a charming fella. Everybody loves him, and he got invited a lot. He did not do any sucky-suckies or something like that. The second thing he learned was to cast a spell in one hand and hit the enemy with the sword in another, because unfortunately words don't always work in all situations. So we're gonna try to make him one-hander, so wielding one hand in one weapon and using magic in the other one. This is kind of our goal over there. As you know, if you are quick-witted, some may not catch up to your mental speed and choose violence. Yeah, if you talk to a buffoon, your education will not help you. He will not understand what you're saying and probably just plunge a fist in your face. Sad, but Wyren always found a way out and never let such failure get too close to him, both mentally and physically. And with that, we have a very witted, charismatic character, and know what we have to do. In chaotic good, Aasimar Eldritch Scion, main story is what we go for. Just as a quick summary for those who are unaware of the main storyline, during the struggle against the Worldwound, the epic war between Golarion and the Abyss, that has raged for more than 100 years. So we are now in the 5th Crusade, I think, if I'm not mistaken. The Crusade is something that has been created and put together by the world of Golarion. Golarion is the continent we are on, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I do. I think Golarion is the continent we're on, or is the whole world, but I think the continent, not the whole world. And they're sending out adventurers, party groups, and recruiting for the big crusade to fight off the demons who are coming from the abyss through this Worldwound. The Worldwound, imagine a rift in fabric, a rift in time, space, and more like a portal between hell and our realms, like hell and our worlds. So there's non-stop demon lords, demons, creatures, from little small fiends to high lord demons pouring through, trying to take over. I think we might even learn how the Worldwounds is happening, or what happened that the Worldwound started, but more to that as we play onwards. Up to now, the Crusaders' armies have barely managed to curb the overwhelming enemy forces, but not for much longer. The demon lords are preparing to strike a decisive blow. You will have to harness mythic powers to take command of the 5th Crusade. Yeah, there we go, 5th Crusade, and lead it against the demonic hordes. So we're becoming the commander of the Crusade, of the 5th one. Yeah, look at that. I think this is our Wyren here already, with some angelical wings jumping in there. I see Sarah, I see Lan over here. The little gnome who's a Hell Knight, super nasty. And this character. I think our Wyren and the succubus will have an interesting relationship going on there. We're playing on core difficulty because I think core difficulty is the closest to tabletop rules. Because on normal you have moderate weaker enemies, your damage part is down to 0.8. You have an more like relaxed experience, I would say. On core, it is no auto level ups. I mean, you can of course adjust this to your liking to make the game go as you want. Like if you don't want to focus on how to level up your companions, or just want to focus on your character, and you know, don't want to bother learning all the ropes and whatnot, and just use what you get in a sense and just enjoy the story, you can totally go with auto level. Easy as that. But yeah, we have no bonuses, anything. Numbers of enemies is even increased. That means also more XP. Other than that, we are pretty much on standard. Weather effects are stronger on us, and yeah, we're not get any help there. I'm so tempted to go for Last Islandi mode. Permadeath. But no can do. No can do. Also, I just noticed that you guys have like a way too big game capture. Transform. One hot second. Beam, 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 beam. Fit the screen. There we go. Nobody noticed, apparently. 1 XP in an instance, yeah. Huddle up fast, or boiling water down an anthill. So, core difficulty. Now the fun part starts. Character creation. We make a custom character. We go to customs because we have a lot of portraits that we've downloaded and prepared. One looking more fancier than the other. For all kinds of characters and ideas. You can make your own custom portraits as well. If you go somewhere or add one in user, app data, local low, AllCat Games, Pathfinder, portraits, you can load them in. You need, when you have a portrait in there, just as a quick explanation, make the folder, you can name it whatever you want. In there, you need an... Oh, hopping quickly over here. You did a full length, medium, and small portrait. They have their own sizes. You can look them up on the internet, what kind of sizes you need for them to make your custom portraits, a spiel, and upload your own things. Medivh, how you doing? You're just reached in time. Exactly, we're just beginning. We're just beginning. So, we have found already our perfect picture for our humble character that we're gonna make. Do we have a dates of birth as well, Narias? Like month and day? Do we know when Wyren has been born? What year and month? But I think we can only choose month and day. I'm not sure we can choose year. But yeah. No, we forgot. I mean, yeah, he forgot, but we can still put it in there, right? Because that's where he was born. At least month and day, maybe. I'm not sure if that has any output to the gameplay, but yeah. You have no strong feeling? Gotcha. Maybe your birthday, not I guess? Like your month and day when you have birthday? Oh, there's even a tool that you can download where you can put in any browser source, and it's then lets you arrange the portraits as you want it and then export them into the folder straight up. There's some really cool things. So the Magus is an arcane spellcaster who fights with a weapon in one hand and spell in the other. So he's gonna use a lot of touch spells and empower his sword and weapon or whatever while attacking and doing that. So we're going for an Eldritch Scion. He's not getting any cantrips like this. Magic can cast a number of cantrips. We're getting Eldritch Scion cantrips. Different ones. We're also not getting the arcane pool. But we're getting the Eldritch pool. So it's basically the same thing, just from a different modifier. Because this one, for example, is going with charisma, and the arcane pool goes with intelligence. Something in summer? Is a summer boy? Gotcha. So, Eldritch Scion. Oh, class skills, knowledge, worlds, use magic, athletics, persuasion. Good. We're gonna play as an Aasimar. Male. Heritage. I think fitting to the whole Aasimar vibe. Let's go for Angel Blooded. So he's an Angelkin. Are mortal paragons of exceptional beauty, and they serve as exemplar of good and light regardless of the myriad form they may take. Angel Blooded Aasimar have a 2 racial bonus to strength and charisma, and the racial bonus to lore religion. Use magic device and restoration lesser spells you have once per day. Might come in handy as well while we play, since there's a lot of poisoning and whatnot going on. I'll see Angelkin for our Aasimar. Then, backgrounds. We are going for regional backgrounds, and he shall be an Doran Diplomat. Adds persuasion to the list. Also gains +2 bonus to diplomacy skill checks. We could also grab an River Kingdom Daredevil. We get the AC against attack of opportunities, so we can move around. And have a higher chance to not get attacked while wiggling through. This could be our good 2 options over here, but there's a lot of vile options over here. Very of the Linnorm Kingdom is also nice. Gives us cold resistance for cold spells. And yeah, but I think the Diplomat with the +2 bonus on diplomacy skill checks, since Wyren is very good in, making him likable. I think this is a good choice to go for. You get the +2 in diplomacy. So, skill-wise, we're gonna go with 20 in charisma. We're gonna go with 16 in dexterity. Because we're gonna go for weapon finesse. And I think his weapon of choice will be an rapier. Either a rapier or a short sword, but I think a rapier is a little bit better in terms of damage output. We don't need strength, actually. We're gonna dump strength to 9. We could also have dexterity on 14 and constitution on 14. And have it like this, 9, 14, 14, 10, 10. Or actually 10, 14, 14, 10, 10, 20. We could also go high risk, high reward kind of situation. And make dexterity a 16. And constitution a 16. And have like this. 9, 16, 16, 20. I'd rather be tempted. Isn't that too risky? I mean, it's a little bit risky, but he will definitely hit harder and better with a 16. Survive longer. The only downside will be a lot of like checks and saving throws when we are solo. Situations might be very difficult to go for because we get -1 or -2 on the rolls. So I'd rather say let's go with a 14 and have everything on 10 so we'd at least have no -1s and have like 10, 14, 14, 10, 10, 20. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. I mean, we could also bump up intelligence to an 18, to 12. You know, like this. Because we then at least get an extra skill point that we can put into this here. Athletics and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, will saving throws are wisdom. Exactly. Ada Siri Hider and Muse Touched Heritage. For dexterity and charisma. Could also be a thing. Muse Touched. Glittered us once, but dang. Could also fit better to our character, since he is all about freedom and joy and trying to find his way around who he is. And we get another persuasion and mobility checks bonus. That's a good point there, Siri. How you doing, by the way? Welcome in. Yeah. Why not? Touched by the Muse. Azata blooded. Is there any other influence from the heritage? from the bloodline. There's only this specific thing, right? There's nothing down the line. Oh, there's the Eldritch bloodline. That's important later on. Yeah, Muse Touch is a good suggestion, and I think also fitting to the persona of Wyren. I always want to say Wyvern, but it's Wyren. Yeah, let's go for Muse Touched. Then we get a +2 dexterity instead of the strength. With dex up to 18 now. Yeah, I think I like this one more. 8, 18, 14, 12, 10, 18 from the stat blocks. Although we can try to squeeze in a 20 in here. Nah, let's keep it 18, 18. It's good. Good rolls here. Yeah, that's it. We're locking this in. These are ability scores. I thought strength always has a second ability. Depends on how you fight. Most of the weapons do scale with strength, unless you have weapon finesse as a talent, as a feat. Then it calculates your dexterity modifier instead of strength for attack and damage rolls. Or at least for damage rolls, I think it is. Because attack rolls with dexterity weapons do use your dexterity modifier for the hit die, but then the strength modifier for the damage die. And if you have weapon finesse, then it is the dexterity modifier for both. Could be wrong though, please correct me if I'm not there, because I'm mixing up Pathfinder D&D rules so often since I'm playing both things. It's a mess. It is a mess. So we want persuasion and use magic. And I think... Do I want to go for athletics? Or do I want to go for mobility? I think mobility is squeezing through the type spots, climbing and jumping. Is something that our character should be better at. He's not good at world, not good at arcana, not good at everything, since he has a mind that has forgotten everything. But we're good to go. Definitely, if you're not a strength character, you don't need it. Everything else, they're quite much. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Good. So, feats. Well, speaking of, weapon finesse. With a light weapon, elven curved blade, a stock rapier made for a creature of your size, you may use dexterity. What kind of weapon do we want to go for? Nadias, what are you thinking of? What's the difference between light and normal weapons? Lighter weapons are like finesse weapons, often. I need a mythic feat for the damage? Oh, it's just the attack rolls. Interesting. No. Oh yeah, it's just the attack rolls. Never mind. Weapon finesse gets automatically into challenge. So basically normal weapons are just bigger, heavier, and have higher damage die most of the time than light weapons. And rapier sounds nice, elegant and swift. Okay. We're gonna go for that. So weapon finesse is our feat that we pick. Bloodline. So we could go for the celestial bloodline. What I think though would be interesting, what if one of his parents was a golden dragon? What if a dragon and an angel heads, you know? And then Wyren is what came out of it. Was it fitting to his name? Wyvern? Kind of like draconic? Yeah. Yep. Golden Dragon, Golden Angel getting on it after Drunk Night. Oh boy. So, what are we getting over here? Draconic Bloodline golds. All fire damage get a +1 damage per dice roll. Let's keep that in mind. So we want evocation probably and doing a lot of fire damage. Additional class skill is Draconic Bloodline and Perception. That's okay. Starting at first level, we can grow claws as a free action. Are treated as natural weapons. Interesting. We could go for claws attacks and whatnot. Draconic Bloodline. Yeah. At some point in your family history, a dragon interbred with your bloodline, and now ancient powers flows for your bait. Sounds good. Dragon had sex with an angel. That's what you call divine intervention. Draconic Bloodline gold. Let's go for that. What is the red one? Is the same? It's the same. Oh, now we're getting some spell resistance later on. And wings at level 15. Oh, this will be interesting. This will be an interesting story of our character. Next. We want some AoE. Probably just Burning Hands and Magic Missile. Magic Missile is always good. It's a straight up hit. Oh, deity. I think Caden. Caden Kalen. The god of alcohol, bravery, and freedom. Exactly, red tends to be evil. Red dragons are mostly evil. In the DLC, you meet a red dragon who's actually not evil. Also, favorite weapon, rapier. Yeah, perfect. There's a fantastic lore video about Caden Kalen. We watched it on the stream at some point. And we said chaotic good, as in alignments. Good. Let's see body type. Are we like normal frames? Or are we like spaghetti frames? I think normal frames is better. Looks more like an Adonis kind of vibe. I'm gonna try to give him this angelic pale white. Burning Hands is not related to fantasy. Case in point, my hands started to burn when I splashed hot sauce all over it. I'm sorry to get it golden. Think of the lyric, by the way, as well. Yeah. Let's go with that. That's a little bit too a round face. The first one looks good. God damn it. Do you have any scars? No, he's gonna look very pristine, young boy. Eye color. Oh, that changes the whole aspect there. Shall we? Oh, we gotta go for like white blonde or nearly white. Yeah. Let's go for this white silvery hairstyle. We need some long hair. Man, I can't wait for the next game of Allcat. I'm curious what they're cooking. And I hope that they have the budget to make the game look a little bit more visually better. Because their writing in mechanics is already fantastic. No beard. No beard. In the color 6, 7, 10. Oh, that's too bluish. 19. Yes. Silver white hair. Look at this handsome fella. Sweet o' mine. So, clothing colors. Black and yellow, black and yellow. There we go. There we go. Handsome. Handsome looking fella, I'd say. Even the open chest here. You know what's up. He knows what's up.
Their life ends here.
That's too...
Burn, slice, behead.
No.
I shall not falter.
No.
Forwards. Adventures await.
My skills exceed yours.
Yes.
Let us bide our time.
Yes, that sounds like a voice fitting to his look.
A solid plan.
Okay.
Spell's not working like that.
Definitely not.
I'll go ahead. This will hurt.
Calm down.
Pragmatic is also good.
Yet.
So pragmatic or reserved?
We will be victorious.
Everyone counts on me.
Although reserved is a little
I feel faint.
smoother.
Time's not waiting.
The path is clear.
I'll go ahead.
They're very similar, but I think reserved is a little bit smoother and more fitting to a charismatic character like him.
Ah, entertainment.
That's straight up dwarf voice. Grumpy voice is straight up dwarf voice. 10 out of 10.
Don't know, don't care.
Yeah, 100%.
Damn it all.
This is the most typical cliche dwarf thing.
Are you still here?
And this is Kormakrtv.
Beautiful. And off we go. We'll win this, one way or the other. First come, first served.
Now, do you want your characters sound like Kormakrtv?
I'll need to review this spell later. I will guide.
Or none? Yeah, it's Ko.
Better.
It's Ko. He did voice act for this, yeah? I mean, it's like, I don't know, 20 lines or something that he recorded. Right? How cool is that? I hope the channel grows at some point to a level where we get invited to cool things like that.
Enemy near.
Reserved it is then. Name. Wyren. I wanted to type in Wyren again. Wyren. In the summer. So 6th of 8. There we go. The 8th day of the 7th month. 7th month. Wyren has been born. Out of the womb of an angelic being. Pregante from a dragon. Not, of course, in his draconic form, because the angel would just split in half if a dragon would whip out his schlong and stick it in. But Pergenante has been happening in human dragon form. So a charming golden dragon has maybe, beglittered an angelic being. And the outcome of this is Wyren over here. A handsome young chap who is not aware of his heritage, not aware of what his background is, what happens, whose parents are. He's trying to, fit the odds together and live from day to day, in a sense. And with that,
Bide our time.
our character is complete. Let's get it started. Whew. Is he child when a human and a dragon love each other very, very much? Imagine the explanation when it comes to the parents. Like, why have you abandoned me? You see, child, when a dragon and an angel do love each other, the planes of existence shake like the beds of mortals shake. Oh, party! Make way coming through, fetch a healer quick! Well, that starts off good. We're straight up wounded.
Somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Wow! Durin is such an asshole, but he's quite an interesting character, I would say. Gives the guard officer.
Everyone step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
Demons, prelate.
We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
Demons attacked us already. Wow.
Walls, you say? The enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
We can see on his pauldron over here that he's part of the Inquisition. I think. Or that is... No, that's the son of Yomade. My bad.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
Nice, we got a little restoration thing on us. The demons were clearly jealous of such a being existing. Let me die. So this little plus icon here is new. That is from a mod. Because if I click it, it will read out the thing for us. It's like a TTS thing.
Water.
And later on, I programmed it in a way that it should recognize if a male character or a female character is talking. And have like a male voice or a female voice doing the whole thing. Let's grit our teeth in silence.
My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you! Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev!
He's aiming at her.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
That nobility.
Think about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm Wyren.
That's the first I've heard of that name. Who are you then? What's your business in the city?
Oh, it hurts.
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
While he's taking his duty very serious.
The grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Oh, I got goosebumps. Man, the voice acting is so good when it happens. Sadly, there's not a lot of voice acting in the game. It's a budget thing. Voice acting costs a lot of money. Thank you for helping me.
I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust.
Maybe.
Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
True. True. Yeah, exactly, Medivh. Fitting to our parents, I guess we have, for some reason, also a hang for dragons and angels, so perhaps you can show me around the festivities. I would love to get to know you better. Terendelev responds with a light chuckle. It has certainly been a long time since I was invited on a date. I've been told that I can be rather intimidating in my draconic form. Alas, I must decline your invitation today because I'm not on duty to protect the festivities, but sure to enjoy them on my behalf as well. Oh, I am on duty, not on duty. So what happened to me?
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Can I go now?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
Bless you, wife.
But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Kenabres. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Fair enough, fair enough. Festival enjoyment, having fun. I see after being injured and whatnot, we should look for a drink. I totally forgot to turn off the tutorials. Can we do that still? Tutorials off. Off. Thank you kindly. It would be even cooler if the band over here, what is it? Not existing loot. Interesting. If the band would be, oh, there it is, a known band, like an actually RL band who's playing medieval music, just like in Gothic with in Extremo. Possible dragon waifu, maybe. So definitely having a drink over here. Love a drink, especially when the city's footing the bill. What do you see? Another round. Assemble special festivity drinks. Let's smack the puppet. Suck him one. Come on! Right in the jaw. You call that a punch? Here, let me show you how it's done. I love this moment. This is such a grim atmosphere.
Behold, Crusader gods. Behold, Iolande. You poor imposter. Your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
Goosebumps all over. They probably demons teleported in signs from everywhere. Demons should not be able to teleport in signs. Nice flame strike. Polar ray.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Oh, it's such a powerful scene. Oh!
Let the feast begin.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
Scroll to protect the spell. Oh my goodness. Cypher's Aiden. He broke dragon waifu. Others were called demons, not goosebumps. They're also called goosebumps, yeah. I've seen you somewhere before.
Yeah, you have. You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Who's Discari?
You must have got a good drubbing round the head, brother. Discari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
Is that so? What's the situation in the city?
Who knows? Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. Place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks.
It's interesting that you can, later on as a mythic part, become the all-consuming swarm, like these little insects that's coming around, and you just eat up everything and just devour the whole world. Could you lend me a weapon? I'll try to fight the demon.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
Do we have to be careful about this crossbow? Because I've read somewhere that this crossbow has maybe a specific special thing.
Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
Okay. Loading the crossbow. We're actually aiming at the demon lord.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
He hits the grounds.
Behold, Iolade. Behold the death I sow.
Man, this intro to this campaign is so strong. I love it. It is so powerful. Wow. Straight up full action starting.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself.
The bolt was not.
He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
That is true. That is true.